Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here with me on another video. And today I'll be sharing with you the last items for the last 5 days that I have to declutter for this 31-day declutter challenge. If you have been with me, you know I was doing a 31-day declutter challenge reversed on the month of January. And if you were with me, I appreciate it so much. Thank you. And if you haven't been with me throughout the challenge, I really invite you to go ahead and try decluttering. The videos will be there and you can still watch them and do them any month throughout the year. So for today, I'll be sharing the items that I declutter for day 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31, which is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, a total of 15 items. If you would like to see what I declutter for the last 15 items, I invite you to go ahead and stay and I'll be sharing them at the end of the video. For today, I wanted to bring a very special quote, and it's even a little difficult for me to share, but I didn't want to miss sharing this quote with you. And the quote is, sometimes you don't get closure, you just move on. Sometimes you don't get closure, you just move on. Believe me, I know how it is to not get closure. I know how it is to move on. You just have to move on. I know there's a lot of people out there that have either not had closure in different ways. Maybe you had a hard childhood or something happened to you when you were a child. Maybe someone passed away and you didn't get to say goodbye or say what you needed to say, so you don't have closure. Maybe a relationship, a breakup. They say that a breakup is as hard as losing someone when someone passes away. So any of those things could be hard, very hard. And sometimes you don't get the closure, you just move on. And it is difficult to do that. I know it is. But if you don't live happy. You can't live happy. You're not happy. You're depressed. You're sad. You don't enjoy life. You don't enjoy your family. And the only one, I know you've heard this before, but I got to say it. The only one that it'll affect is you. It'll just affect you if you don't move on. It's hard. The past is past. You can't change it. If it is that someone did something to you, forgive them. Not for them, for you. If it is something that happened and that person maybe passed away, let it go. Move on. Forgive them. Just move on. The past is the past. If you had just a hard childhood, it was hard, move on. Maybe sometimes people didn't mean to hurt you or to give you a difficult lifestyle. Maybe your parents didn't mean to, but sometimes we take it like that. Or maybe anything else, that it wasn't your fault, but someone did try to hurt you. Forgive and move on. Really move on. I know there's things that it's hard to forgive. And sometimes you just can't forgive. If you can't forgive, try at least for yourself to move on. If you can't forgive, but don't pay mind to it anymore. Move on. Move on and be happy with your loved ones. A lot of the times, the people you love, your kids or your spouse, your wife or husband that you have at the moment, maybe they weren't even there. Maybe your kids weren't even there. And it's not their fault, but because of the way you are and you haven't forgiven that situation or that person and you haven't moved on, maybe you're not loving, you're not caring, you're not affectionate, maybe you're always depressed, And it's not their fault. It's not their fault. They don't deserve that. So think about that. Also, I really think that not only does it affect your life if you don't move on, sometimes it even affects your finances. Because how is that? Because you're depressed. If you're depressed, you don't have the motive to look for other things to do, to have more, to get a better job, to learn. You don't have that motive because you're depressed. And that's going to affect your finances because you don't see the purpose in anything. You don't enjoy anything. You think of everything you could do and you don't enjoy anything. Eventually, that could affect your finances. How many people have depression and go shopping? How many people go in debt because they went shopping to a bunch of department stores? So I really think that if you didn't have closure, move on. Really move on. I tell you by experience, and I'll tell you this. One of the reasons why I started this channel, and not to get into details, but I had a hard life. So hard. A lot of the people that know me, a lot of my close family, don't know. And I don't think I'll ever tell them. But that is one of the reasons why I started this channel, because I'm a living example that you can try to be happy. You can move on and leave the past behind. You can try to be happy with your kids, with your loved ones. You can be loving. Yes, you can. The reason why I probably wouldn't share it in this channel, in these videos, it's because I wouldn't want to hurt or affect people that love me. But I do have plans to one day write a book. And I tell my story to help other people, because it's not that I'm scared that my story is out in the world, because I do strongly believe that whatever I lived, I'm going to use it to help others. I will be an example to them. But I want to have it in a book. I don't want to just have it on the video where I could affect and hurt family members. Because a lot of they don't know what has happened in my life, and I wouldn't want to hurt them. But I'm a living example, and I tell you, you can move on. You can be happy. You can be loving. As I mentioned, if you can forgive, move on for yourself. Don't forgive for them. Forgive or move on for you, for the people that truly love you and that they deserve your love. So I hope this quote really helps someone out there. I really hope this is the beginning of your new life. Maybe today you decide to leave the past behind and live happy. Live a better life, enjoy your family, see what you have and be grateful for what you have now. The past is the past. Let's learn from the past and change the future. So I hope that this series helped you also to declutter and that you enjoyed it. If you are still here, I hope you decide to subscribe, and I'll go ahead and show you my 15 items for this day. And I'll tell you that this declutter challenge, the way I did it, it was easier than doing it the regular way, where at the end you're having to declutter 30 items, 31 items on the last 2 days. It got easier, although at the end of the challenge it's kind of hard to come up with all the items I still have to declutter, but it was easier. And we're done, and I am happy that I have decluttered all these items for this month. So I hope it motivates you to declutter, and you go ahead and do it anytime throughout the year. Thank you so much and see you in the next video. Bye bye. On my last days to declutter, days 27 through 31, I have 5 items, 4, 3, 2, and 1. For day number 27, I have these Christmas ornaments. They don't have the hook to hang them, but I was saving them to put them on a vase as decoration. But come on, it's time to let them go. Also, I have this wallet that I'm getting rid of. I had been saving it. I've been decluttering, as I had mentioned, for years, and I love it. I love the color. I love the type, the material. It's leather like. It seems like it's real, but honestly, I never reach out for it. It has the hand hook, and I thought I could take it with me if I go to the store. But honestly, I don't even use it, even if it has the hand strap. I will not use it. I don't reach out for it. I went through like my medicine cabinet since I was going through my pantry, and I have that powder that is halfway and we have not been using, and those medicines that are expired. I also have these shorts that they fit me kind of tight, but I was hoping to lose weight and also to wear them when I went to the beach or something. But honestly, I'm not gonna wear them because they're too short. So I wouldn't feel comfortable with them anymore. These pants right here, I like them. They fit well, but again, they need to be hemmed down, and they're too long, and they're like kind of like too wide at the bottom, like bell buttons. So I'm letting them go. And there it is, my last 5 days of decluttering. I like to thank each and every one of you that have joined me for this declutter challenge and my quotes in the month of January. But I want to give a special thanks to two ladies that have probably been with me every single day of this challenge, and that is Minimalism by Anne. If you can go and check her out, these ladies are so sweet and so knowledgeable. We can learn a lot from them. Also, Tea Time with Dolly. I really appreciate how active you both have been in the comments and that you have joined me every single day. Please go check them out and let them know I send you. Thank you. See you next time.